Welcome to another edition of Pilot Light Media. This is a small paludarium we built out of a candy dish and one singular rock, creating an island within the water feature. And it's been doing really great. There has been some algae growth in the water, so we're going to go ahead and clean that out, and we're going to take a look at the growth that we had and just kind of see where the project is at. We have one aquatic plant as well as some terrestrial plants. So as you can see here, the water is a little green. That is one of the things we would like to clean up. The first thing we're going to do is pull the rock out. That is the central land feature. And as we can see here, the growth looks really great. We've got some thread moss, some purslane, and some Ludwigia. And the only aquatic plant in this setup is the hydrilla. We started with 4 small sprigs, and it has grown into one larger clump. So we're just going to go ahead and yank that out. Please like and subscribe if you enjoy our videos. It goes a long way to support our channel. Thank you. We do not have any aquatic creatures, so what we're going to do is just pour the water out and then clean the container and then replace the water. Here we're going to give the glass a good cleaning just below the water line. You can see some of the algae we pulled out. Now we're going to just pour the water back in and then go ahead and replace the large land feature just as it was. Here we have a small piece of taro from one of our other aquatic setups. We're going to go ahead and add that to this build. And now we're going to go ahead and clean up that hydrilla just a little bit because it did kind of turn into one large ball. We're going to go ahead and break up some of the pieces that have root material with them and then drop them back in the water. That will help propagate it. And like I said, we started with just 4 pieces, but by now we can at least get 6 or 8 back in the water. Some of the pieces just have one small root structure, so we want to go ahead and make sure that that gets down into the gravel. And here you can see the new hydrilla placed in there. It looks quite nice. A couple pieces down into the gravel, as well as 1 or 2 that are just kind of floating on top. So there you have it. There's not a lot of plant growth on this because this has only been with us for about 6 months, but it did need some maintenance. So we wanted to go ahead and clean up that algae, and then at the same time just kind of take a look at how the other plants have grown in, as this is a bit of an experimental project. There is no aqua soil. It is just the gravel as well as the one large land feature. But the terrestrial plants are doing quite well. They're growing on top of that rock. Their only true substrate is the sphagnum moss and then the nutrients within the water. So the moss, the purslane, and the Ludwigia is doing quite well. Thank you so much for being with us today at Pilot Light Media. We do like to review and do maintenance on some of the project that has been with us for a while, so it's always a joy to get a project back on the screen. Thanks again for joining us. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed today's video. Thank you very much.